Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Rowe. We're looking in Problem Stat Part B. This is Lesson 7, and we're going to talk about how to find the expected value and the variance from a probability distribution. So here is a sample distribution, and the first thing we need to find, if we want to find the variance, is the expected value. So how do we do that? So we're going to take each one of these values, so 2, 4, 6, and 8, and we're going to multiply them by their corresponding probabilities. So right here, we'll multiply 2 times 0.1. I'm going to multiply 4 times 0.6. I'm going to multiply 6 times 0.15. And I'm going to multiply 8 times 0.15. And then I'm going to add these values together, and that will give me the expected value. So I'm not going to try to do this just mentally. I'm going to pull my calculator out, and I'm going to do this all right here with the calculator. If you don't have a graphing calculator and you would like to know how to get the one I use in all these videos I make, please let me know in a teacher message, and I'll send you directions. So we're just going to multiply 2 times 0.1 plus 4 times 0.6 plus 6 times 0.15. And if I move this out the way a little bit, into the other one, 8 times 0.15. Let's just go back, do a plus sign. 8 times 0.15. And we get 4.7 as our expected value. So 4.7 is the expected value. So once we have the expected value, I'm going to write it like that because I've got that in my next formula. How do we find the variance? Well, the variance, we're going to use this formula. Now, this formula says that we're going to take and find the sum. So we're adding these things together. We're doing the value minus the expected value times the probability. So how does that look? So we're going to do 2 minus the expected value, which is 4.7. And we're going to multiply it by the probability of 2, so 0.1. Plus, because this means to sum, so we're adding these things up. 4 minus, that's squared, by the way, right there. 4 minus the expected value, which is 4.7, squared times the probability, which is 0.6, plus, the next one is 6 minus 4.7 squared times the probability of that, which is 0.15. Let's move this calculator out the way until we need it. And then finally, plus 8 minus 4.7 squared. I'm going to squeeze this in right here, times that probability, 0.15. So that's what I'm going to do to find the variance. So let's pull this calculator back out. And I can type all this in with this calculator. So 2 minus 4.7, those parentheses squared, times 0.1 plus, open a parenthesis, 4 minus 4.7, close the parenthesis, square that, times the probability, 0.6, plus Let's move this out the way so we can see the other side now. I'm going to do 6, after I open parentheses, 6 minus 4.7. Square that times the probability plus the last one, 8 minus 0.47. 8 minus 4.7 squared times the probability, 0.15. Just go back and make a real quick check to make sure you haven't missed anything. And I'm going fast because I think I typed it all in right. We'll see when we get this value. 2.91 is my variance. And that is the variance that I had. And I've showed you this example. So here is this example worked out for you. So that is how you find the expected value and how you find the variance from a probability distribution. I hope this helps you as you're doing this in the lesson. If you still struggle with this content as you're working, please let me know in a teacher message or make an appointment for a help session.